Hello Vorthos and Commander players, I'm Prospo and I welcome you to EDH Scout. Today we have a new, fully flavorful EDH Commander deck tech. We will be in Azorious colors and we have chosen the Spirits Tribe as the main theme of the deck. Hope you enjoy! We will choose as commander Millicent, Restless Revenant, the most flavorful Spirits Tribal legend in white-blue. As we flood the board with spirits, our commander becomes cheaper. The main theme of the deck will be the Spirits Tribe, of course. We will add some foretell and cast from graveyard synergies to boost our spirits army and lead them to the victory. Let's get into it. Let's start with the ramp cards. We have added 13 of them. Patrician Geist is a lord for the spirits and also gives a bargain when we cast spells from our graveyard. Long Forgotten Kohei boosts our spirits and also reduces the cost of our arcane spells. Clock Chaser Phantom is a flavorful spirit that gives convoke to our spells when attacks. We will add 2 flavorful mana rocks as well. Xian's board will give a massive mana boost as our spirits die. Thunder Totem turns into a spirit creature also. The spirits have a nice foretell subtheme. Ranar the Ever Watchful, Cosmos Charger and Sage of the Beyond will boost this theme. We will add Myriad Landscape and Sol Ring as well. And finally let's add some 2 mana rocks, Azorius and Arcane Signet and Talisman of Progress. Let's move on to the card draw section. We have added 13 card draw effects. We start with Ribbons of Reikai, one of the most flavorful card draw spells for the spirits. We will draw a card each time we cast a spirit or arcane spell with Sire of the Storm. Teferi Temporal Pilgrim help us draw cards and create spirit tokens as well. With Staff of the Storyteller, we will use these spirit tokens into card draw. Continuing the foretell subtheme, we will use Ethereal Valkyrie to draw cards and also foretell some cards from our hand. Vega will give some card draw each time we cast a spell from exile or from our graveyard, perfect synergy with the foretell mechanic. Ghastly Discovery is a nice flavorful card draw spell. Gates of Eastfell is a flavorful land that later in the game can turn into card draw. Ao, the Dawn Sky's Death Trigger, is a nice form of card advantage. Ethereal Investigator helps to investigate and create spirit tokens each time we draw our second card each turn. Cemetery Illuminator acts as a slow graveyard hate and also helps to play cards from the top of our library. Ghostly Pilferer gives us card draw if we pay 2 each time he untaps. We will close this section with Spectral Sailor, a slow but effective card advantage engine. Let's move on to the removal spells, which are total 13. We will use Nebelgast Herald and Shacklegeist to tap down the opposing threats. We will add this version of Path to Exile from Commander Masters with the flavorful flavor text. Afterlife and Reduce to Memory are 2 flavorful white removal spells for the Spirits Tribe. Let's add Sink into Stupor, a useful MDFC from Modern Horizons 3 with nice flavor text. Mausoleum Wanderer boosts himself as spirits come into play and can be a useful counterspell as well. Geistlight Snare is another flavorful counterspell. Hollow Yusi loads with key counters as we play spirits and once flipped we can use them to counter opposing spells. Hanged Executioner and Skyclave Apparition are 2 powerful and flavorful exile removal spirits. White Orchid Phantom helps with land destruction. March of the Otherworldly Light is a really versatile removal spell. As for board wipes, March of Souls and Spectral Deluge will accompany Teferi in this section. We will use Remorseful Cleric and Release to Memory as graveyard hate. The Spirits Tribe has nice flavorful protection spells. First of all, Kira, Great Glass Spinner, will make our creatures harder to target. Selfless Spirit and Guardian of Faith will protect our spirits from board wipes for a turn. Windborne News and Ghostly Prison will make extremely difficult to our opponents to attack us. We will add a few lords and some anthem effects for our spirits to boost the tribal flavor. We start with Drogskol Captain and Supreme Phantom as the perfect lords for the spirits. Empyrean Eagle will boost our flying spirits as well. Breath of the Sleepless allow us to play spirits with flash and tap down opposing threats as we do so. Rattle Chains has similar effect. Drogskol reinforcements give melee to our spirits and help them to avoid any non-combat damage. Drumbellower untaps our creatures each other player's untap step. We will add two flavorful finishers in the deck. These are Moonshaker Cavalry and Aether Shockwave. We will double our spirit spells with Donal, Herald of Wings. Myozine of Blooming Dawn will help to create tons of spirit tokens. Baku Altar is a slow but effective way to fill the board with spirit tokens. We have added a flavorful game-winning combo in the deck as well. The combo needs Brago King Eternal, Sol Ring and Strionic Resonator or Lithoform Engine on the battlefield, and creates an infinite loop of ETB and leave the battlefield triggers that can be used to win the game. First, we need to deal combat damage to a player with Brago. This will trigger his ability and you can target any number of permanents you control. While this ability is on the stack, you can pay 2 generic mana from Sol Ring to activate Strionic Resonator's ability to copy Brago's ability. This copy will target Sol Ring, Strionic Resonator and any spirit you control that has an ETB or leave the battlefield ability. Now we'll let the copy of the ability to resolve. This will cause Sol Ring, Strionic Resonator and the other spirit to leave and return to the battlefield untapped. Now you can repeat the process infinite times without letting the original Brago's ability to resolve. If the spirit we flicker with this loop is Ethereal Investigator, we can create infinite clue tokens. Hanged Executioner let us create infinite spirit tokens and White Orchid Phantom destroys all non-basic lands. We can also tap down all the opposing creatures by using Nebelgast Herald. Ethereal Valkyrie will draw our entire deck. Cemetery Illuminator can exile all cards from all graveyards and in the meantime Soul Herder will be growing bigger and bigger, ready to swing for the win. Moonshaker Cavalry can finish the game on the spot also. We will finish the deck tech with 37 slots for lands. We have already added Myriad Landscape and Gates to Eastfell in the previous sections. Cavern of Souls still remains very expensive, but in this deck gains a slot as it is really flavorful. Aguirre's Dawnyard will help to regenerate our spirits. Ghost Quarter will be used as a flavorful way to remove a powerful opposing land. God's Eye, Gate of the Reikai and Moonland Haunt will help by creating spirit tokens. Tree City and Secluded Courtyard will be our flavorful typal lands. Flooded Strand, Hallowed Fountain and Azorius Charcery will be our dual lands. Meticulous Archive will boost the graveyard theme of the deck. Plot Farm Wedge and Adakar Wastes will wrap up the dual lands. And we will finish the deck tech with 11 islands and 11 plains. This was our flavorful Spirits Tribal deck tech in Azorius colors. The deck is led by the mighty Millicent Restless Revenant and focuses in the Spirits Tribe with a foretell and a token creation subtheme. It reaches 874 flavor points. We have spent around $200 for the deck. It can be placed in the second commander bracket as it has no game changers and only one potential 2-card infinite combo. Let's discuss now a more budget version by replacing the 10 more expensive cards of the deck. Cavern of Souls is the most expensive card of the deck with $36. We can add Unclaimed Territory instead. Tree City costs $21 at the moment. Path of Ancestry will replace the typal flavor. Flooded Strand will be replaced by Flood Plain, a slow but powerful fetch land in our colors. Hallowed Fountain will give its place to Mystic Gate. Meticulous Archive will be replaced by Skycloud Expanse. And Flood Farm Wedge with Glacial Fortress. Moonshaker Cavalry can be replaced by Oyobi, who splits the heavens, a slower way to finish the game but definitely flavorful. Linku to Stupor will be replaced by Dungeon Geist, a slight more permanent removal spell. Drumbellower can be replaced by Angel of Flight Alabaster in order to have some recursion for our spirits. And finally, Lithoform Engine can be replaced by Haunting Imitation, a more flavorful way to create spirit copy tokens. By changing these 10 cards, we have reduced the budget of the deck in more affordable levels. Now we need to spend a bit less than $70. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you have added anything else into your Millicent Spirits Tribal deck. Please like, share and subscribe. See you soon with more tribal flavorful deck techs.